All right. I go to the car and I look around. Who's looking at me? Is there anyone watching?
When you start looking around and stuff, people begin watching you.
Happy
Friday.
Happy Friday, they say, and keep walking.
Look, is there, like, other than the computer you described in the front, is there anything in the back? Anything in the seats?
Yeah, there's like various trash, like candy bar wrappers and stuff like that in there.
The only dirty place in town. We have found it. I take one of the wrappers out.
Give me a history roll. You can still smell the chocolate on it.
Look at this.
You don't recognize the brand.
All right, let's see here. I don't know it.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Foreign. Is this foreign?
Yeah, it's quite possible. You have no truck with foreign things.
Interesting.
Yes.
Not foreign.
It's called Butterfinger, which is odd because it's not made of butter, and it's got chocolate instead of butter. So it's a good example. Right. It could be used as it's not even made from a real finger, not like trog food is.
Not until I do something with it.
What's that?
Not until I do something with it.
Don't lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Commercial was or Simpsons? I don't remember.
Yeah. You recognize the brand from the primitive era of Earth.
Butterfinger, you called it?
Maybe they have rice if this is foreign.
This is very promising.
Gus, rice. Why not take the license plates off the vehicle and we'll see if those disappear in the morning from your room.
Okay, we could do that.
Unfortunately, you're going to need tools or something to get those off because they've got like the nuts and bolts.
I point at the tool store.
You've never been in the tool store before. It's called Hardware Corner. It's for all your hardware needs.
But
at this point, you hear and you hear a long, drawn-out honk. And looking around, you guys see somebody walking down the street, and people are literally collapsing like puppets with their strings cut around this guy. Give me evidence analysis rolls.
Those people are calling.
It's an administrator. They don't like us killing people.
Let's see. Gus made his evidence analysis at 10 meters out. The guy is not looking at them. He does not appear to be actively doing anything. People are just collapsing around him. He is heading in an eastern direction, which unfortunately is toward you, and he's walking, and he looks like this. He also is carrying this axe, which give me history rolls if you want to know what kind of axe that is, unless you can name it, and I'll give you a card. And the axe says whatever the fuck that is next to it. That's a Happy Days axe there, Jason.
That looks like a butcher cleaver.
Looks like a Jarl axe. I'm not sure if it's an actual axe.
Close.
I don't know the actual
name. This is an actual historical type of axe.
Jarls use it, so good enough for me.
Ralph, anything?
No, I hit the button. No, I failed it.
Okay. Vince, with making your history roll, this is actually an executioner axe. It's a bit too unwieldy to be used in normal combat and stuff. He's just walking down the street, seems grumpy as fuck. He's wearing a combination of leather armor and furs, and he definitely has the kind of expression of somebody you don't want to meet in any alley at any time.
He looks grumpy as fuck.
Right.
And
Happy Friday! Lady falls into her stroller and it goes.
Duck and run.
We should stay clear of that subject. That shall be subject MS2.
All right, label it.
You guys get out of his way, or
Yeah,
Oh
duck down that.
yeah.
okay? He doesn't even glance your direction. He just is like kind of like, and you can hear him muttering. Give me listen rolls. If you make listen, then you can try a learn times 1 because I don't think you've got this language, and you could try a linguistics roll.
Oh, I meant to ask you what linguistics is for. That's what I forgot to do. All right.
Linguistics is knowing which language it is you don't understand.
I'm too busy having like.
Yeah, you've got shit in your ears. Got it.
All right, you said listen first.
Yeah, if you make the listen, then you can get both other rolls.
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't try listen.
That's why you should.
You
listen.
didn't hear me ask for
Matter
the listen
anyway.
roll? Ha ha ha. Okay, yeah, he's muttering as he wanders by. He continues walking on down the road, his shadow longer than your soul.
He seemed pretty friendly.
People continue collapsing and whatnot. You don't know if they're dead or what.
I looked down where he first started. Are there people still in the street where we first noticed him?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we circle around and come back to find out where he's possibly started from? Where's the first person on the ground?
All right, so let's
you
head west.
you can actually tell from here. You can almost see it's pretty much the westernmost part of Main Street is where he apparently started knocking people out. Who are still laying there.
Follow him.
I listened for a heartbeat. Against
What, from here? Are you crazy?
I'm not,
You're not a
let me
vampire.
rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. I don't know. I thought we were moving towards that person. That
You're
was furthest
looking around
west.
wildly right now.
All right.
Okay. Once he has safely passed, we'll walk
He is
closer
ways
to
away.
the street and check one of the people closest to us who has collapsed.
Everybody
I'm
give me a
kinda
first
keeping an eye
aid
on
roll to diagnose condition.
I'm just keeping an eye on that dude. I kind of want to keep an eye on where he's going.
Don't bother with the first aid roll. You'll hope that your buddies can do it. He is continuing heading east at a walk. Not even a fast walk, just like probably still muttering to himself. Yeah, according to Hunter, they're all dead. According to the doctor, he says,
Can't find any first aid for some. There it is. They're also all dead.
no.
Well, do autopsies?
You are sure they are all dead? Let me see. That can't be right. Yes, they are all dead. Yeah, you should go inside while you dispose of the bodies.
He's trying to put
All
on gloves. He doesn't have any.
What are you putting on your hands there? What do you...
I thought I had my. Damn it! I think I might have left it at home. Gus, get me my bone saw.
You have a bone saw?
The one that we got from the doctor. That's right.
He seems demoralized.
We should see if the doctor has returned. We still haven't done that. Or do we want to follow this creature, see where he goes?
Better yet, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's just get him to go to the doctor.
I don't know if he wants to talk to us. He looked grumpy as fuck.
Let's see.
That's
Did he?
Very true, actually.
And we don't
Let's
want
see
to
if
get
we
too
can-
close and have us fall over dead just like them.
Let's try to discern something. Let's try to figure out where he started from. Maybe we can figure out how to lay a trap for him the next day.
Well, we did not see him yesterday. Maybe he will not come back tomorrow.
We'll find out. But let's
What if
try to
it
figure out.
alternates?
Let's try to. Now, let's just go to the end of the street. I mean, I suppose we could follow him, but I think we should just avoid him. He's going to leave a trail. He's leaving a very nice trail for us to follow. We could catch him if we want. He's moving.
We begin walking west the way he
You
came
guys
from.
hear some horrible crunching and shit, and you see that apparently somebody driving a vehicle fell asleep passing the dude, and they're running over a bunch of other people in the street who were laying in the street,
That's
Dead.
why they're all dead.
and then up on the sidewalk.
He's killing the dead people.
Well, not
Yeah.
intentionally.
No, it's someone that fell asleep is now.
No. We're assuming we all failed our roll, so we think
Yeah.
he's just running over dead bodies. So
Yeah. You're like, huh, isn't that something horrible?
This town is getting very odd.
You guys, while you can't pinpoint exactly where he started, you're thinking it's generally in front of the bowling alley. The
Okay, bowling alley?
Bolo-rama.
Seems to have
Let's
started
head in
here.
there. Let's see if people are dead in there.
Oh, there's a problem there. The Bolo-rama seems to be closed. Looking at the sign in the window, it says Friday is league bowling only, no non-league play. And it says that it opens at 7 p.m.
Just in time for dinner. No.
Closed, and it's only open for league play.
Yeah.
It seems to be like a temporary thing or like a permanent sign that's been put up.
It seems like a permanent type sign. Every other day, though, is non-league play is okay, but Fridays they reserve for league play.
Gotcha.
What are their normal business hours? Would they normally be closed at this time?
Yes. They open at 7.
PM or AM?
Is the front door locked? I mean, clearly the sign is.
Oh yeah, you can see a guy with long sideburns in there, and he's like running some sort of vacuum cleaner thing around. It's an Electrolux. It sucks. It's the biggest sucker of them all.
You know what? Why don't we circle around to the back, because he's probably got the back door open, throwing garbage in the dumpster. He's janitorial, maybe.
You guys circle around back. The back door is open. Looks like there's a dumpster nearby that somebody's been throwing garbage into. Probably the janitor, is your guess. Take a card, Ralph, for fucking just on the nose, this poor bastard. Yeah, you can hear the vacuum going and stuff. I mean, I don't know how sneaky you guys are, but if you wanted to try to ninja in there without being noticed, you definitely could try it.
Absolutely ninjaing. But real fast, you guys keep an eye out. Why don't we rummage through the garbage a little bit? Let me just see what kind of stuff they're throwing out here. Is it like soda bottles and glass bottles, things like that? Are they recycling those?
Oh, no. It's like the cheap paper cup things and the paper straws and stuff like that. Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go back to the original screen there, Logan?
Yep.
When you get a chance? Thanks. All right. So now we're going to do sneaky.
Yep. Me and Gus made it.
Go ninjas.
Let's see if I could help them out here. Hey, Electrolux guy. Yeah, he doesn't hear us.
You guys go ninjaing in there. It looks like a very standard bowling alley. They don't have like other games and shit to keep people occupied. It's pretty much bowl or fuck off. They have a place where you can get the pre-worn shoes and the spray that goes in the shoes. And they've got the bowling thing, and there's a big sign that says special prize for perfect 300 game. And yeah, it's just a normal bowling alley. It's a pretty ugly bowling alley. It's got all the worst traits of the 1960s bowling alleys here that have gotten old. It looks like they
so
serve
far,
alcohol, of course.
Only sign of the one employee, like no one working.
Yeah, nobody else is here. He's pretty much just concentrating on vacuuming and stuff because the carpet, even though it's in a business, is long enough that you have to get the pattern right. See, this is a horror Vince will never know when you got to get the pattern right on the carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we're stealthing around here, do they have like decor? Do they have like bowling pins as decor? How about that big trophy? Do they have trophies?
Yeah, they've got a trophy case that's like glass, but it's locked, but you could probably put your fist through or bury yet the doctor's head or whatever.
How about bowling balls? You got those?
Oh, lots of bowling balls, all kinds of different bowling balls here.
I'll pick up one of them bowling balls.
Okay. You're thinking that may make some noise unless you're just sneaking off with a bowling ball.
Oh, it won't make noise when it hits him in the back of the head, that's for sure.
Ooh. Okay.
What do you guys think?
It looks like a bowling ball.
Should we secure the bowling alley for ourselves for a while?
It kind of does look like a pin.
I don't know. Let's. It doesn't look like anybody is unconscious in here. Maybe we should go track where the grumpy puck went.
Now might be our chance to look around here.
Okay.
Is this an old? I know you said it's kind of old schooly, but is this where they still had pin boys and things like that? My dad was a pin boy.
Not quite that old schooly. They got some newfangled machines, but yeah, take a card for knowing about pin boys and shit. Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if
There's nothing better
it was all
than
mechanical and stuff.
Yeah, nothing better than throwing the ball really hard to upset the pin boys.
And how many lanes is it?
It's like half a dozen lanes. It's a pretty decent sized bowling alley.
Okay. And is there like a restaurant area in the back, or like do they serve food here?
They serve minor food and alcohol and stuff, but it's a couple of tables. It's not like a full out restaurant.
Gotcha.
Do they have a cash register?
No. No, they don't. Take a card, Ralph. There's no cash register. Strikes you as odd. They do have a stack of brown paper next to a thing of twine, which is odd.
Is that what they send home the trophies in?
Perhaps anything that needs to go somewhere gets wrapped in that shit. You're like, where does it come from? Why do they use it makes no goddamn sense. If I bought a bowling alley or bowling ball, they'd wrap it in that. If I bought a car, will it be wrapped in this? You don't know.
Is there a manager's office?
Yes.
I try to keep an eye on the guy while he's doing his thing.
No problem. It's only a matter of time
there
before you lose the element of surprise. If you want to knock him out, now is definitely the good time. Otherwise, if he turns around, it could blow the hole up.
All right, I'm going to go for the...
I point at one of the bowling pins. Maybe these make a better club.
So all three of us want to do this at the same time, sneak up and we club them at the same time.
Let me know before you start rolling. Do those one or multiples? Because stuff does a wide variety of damage in this, and unless you get too much real damage, you should just be unconscious. Otherwise, you'll just get some more cold-blooded killing, which is usually what you have the doc for.
Nice.
No, did you say there was anybody in the manager's office?
You were getting ready to look, and then he brought up the thing that, unless you were doing it now,
now's
it's
our
only
chance
a matter of
to knock him
time.
out.
Now is your big chance. It's your big chance, Shake Jason.
Okay.
This is your big chance, Jason.
Okay,
right.
So I motion to the others like we're going to sneak up on him.
So all three of you are getting ready to club this guy like a baby seal at the same time?
Well, I'll have a pin ready, but I'll be kind of behind them.
Okay. Are you two getting ready to father-son club this poor bastard into submission? That's family. All right. So each of you guys is using a D6 club. Nobody yet has a strength bonus. I know that. But since you have full surprise, it's 2 bumps in. First, let's roll to hit. Use your club skill. You're at plus 30% because he has no clue you're there. He's just doing his vacuuming, minding his own business. And if you hit, then we'll go to the next step. Okay. Even at a fucking plus 30, you cannot club him into submission. That's rather sad.
Hang on, I'm going to spend a fun point because I want to get
a fun point? Okay. A happy fun point.
Because that other guy always hoards his points. This guy likes to spend his happy fun points.
Okay. Happy fun. If you still miss, I will laugh at you. Okay. So now, rather than it doing a D6, it goes D8, D10. So you're each rolling a D10 because you got 2 bumps to damage due to full, complete surprise.
Oh, but wait, there could be more.
You do have martial arts club, motherfucker. Okay, so instead of D10, Ralph is doing D12.
Like 3 points.
Okay. You give him a light tap on the back of the head, which wouldn't even fucking stun a baby seal. It'd be like,
this is how you do it.
He goes, exact same amount of force. The guy goes, ow! And Jay, you've lost the element of surprise, but if you're wanting to fucking attack, you're thinking that the other two have bungled it. Okay, you're at a plus 10% chance to hit because he hasn't gotten to go yet, and no damage bumps. He knows somebody is there because his skull has been getting slightly softened. So you're rolling a d6. It's fucking hilarious. This is how you do it. Yeah, my head hurts. All right, so 6 plus 4 is 10. Right, he goes to one knee, but we now go into standard combat as you guys begin panic beating him because apparently he cannot die.
Boink, 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 whack-a-mole.
You didn't know the pins were made out of plastic. Okay, and hollow. Heroes are first. Defending yourself against this fucking horrible janitor of doom is approved. So, is anybody wanting to fight defensively, or are you all on the offense?
Did you say heroes are first?
Yes.
No. Oh, we are? Yeah, offense.
Okay, everybody's on offense? All right. Everybody, he's looking back, he's starting to turn to look at you guys like, why? And everybody roll club skill, no bonuses, as he's like, yeah.
Happy Friday.
Go for it. He hasn't got the screen yet, unless you can act. Oh, did you just fumble? Here comes the fumble card. Oh, are you spending a hero point?
No, yeah, I'll take the fumble.
I do have a reroll if it's that bad.
I was gonna say if you can go for the fumble card if you want. They're not all horrible.
Let's see what we get first.
Well, if he draws a fumble card and then spends a reroll or hero point, all he gets is a new fumble card.
Oh, well, let me give you the reroll then, so you don't injure one of us or.
Yeah. I'll
It
spend the
could be
reroll.
good for
If you
him.
just want to discard it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Just give me one of your
Oh.
cards.
Oh crap! Whoops, sorry.
Here, I just played it, and then you can give me one of your cards.
Here you go. You can use that.
Okay.
So let's see.
Bonk.
Hunter missed. Gus hits. Doc
I
misses. Okay, so
I'm gonna play a plus D8 damage assistant.
You're like, hit him harder. All right, so go ahead and roll a d6 plus a d8 there, Jay, as you club this poor guy like a baby seal. He is fucking out. Way out.
Right.
Maybe dead, you don't know. He's definitely not moving. You see a little bit of blood coming out of his head.
All right,
His skull looks unusually kind of mushy.
His skull.
It's like a soft-boiled egg that somebody's been taking a hammer to on one side.
Don't worry, I'm a doctor. Everybody get back.
keep the vacuum running.
It's still going. Yeah.
Keep the vacuum running. I go over by the manager's office. Now I look in to see if is there anybody in there.
Right. Give me a new stealth roll. You open up the door. It's dark inside, but
Oh, okay. There's like no window.
no.
Gotcha.
No, he's just sitting there in the
Danger,
dark, looking at the wall.
Okay, made stealth.
And give me a spot hidden roll at full because it's dark in there.
No.
All right. You don't see anything.
Okay, I close the door. It's dark and I don't see anything, right?
Correct.
Okay, I close the door.
Okay. It shows the manager sitting behind his desk staring straight ahead.
The office is dark. I don't see anything in there.
All right, just to be clear, I closed the back door just to let you know, Logan. I don't know if you heard me earlier.
I did not. Okay, cool.
Yeah, while he was sneaking off.
Okay. Yeah, you close it. There's a deadbolt.
I'm not.
That will help
And,
your crimes. Yes.
I'm not sure if there's like the open and close sign, but I changed the.
It
If
says
it's
closed.
already-
Yeah,
currently.
it was closed.
Gotcha.
It's already closed.
All right.
Would you like
Gotta
it to
make sure.
flip it to more closed?
No thanks. I think it's
It
good.
shows a triangular sign. It's like closed, open, more closed.
Okay. And then I also kind of sneak over by the kitchen, just making sure there's no other employees in other rooms.
You do so. You don't see anybody obvious hanging out. They could be like hiding in the fucking roof or something, but you're thinking you're alone.
I think it's clear. There might be people on the roof.
All right.
Now, keep in mind, you haven't done a thorough search. You
Yeah.
know, you
We haven't
just-
done a thorough search yet.
Hey,
Don't know
Doc, is he
what's
stable?
Doc, give me a first aid roll to diagnose his condition.
Yep.
He's fine.
Alright.
He's fine. Yeah, he should probably be in a fucking surgery right now, but he's fine. It's fine.
He can walk. He can walk.
We know a
around.
good doctor.
We might do-
Scalp.
Yes, that guy might need an enema.
Everybody needs an enema.
I have a feeling Freddie visited this doctor way too many times. All right.
Freddy is blamed for many of the evils in the world, and rightly so.
Okay, I go back over. I'll walk back over by like the front desk where you said the twine and the brown paper was. So I'll,
It's
like,
your
check
twine
under
and
there.
brown. It's your twine and brown paper now, if you want it.
Oh, I take the twine.
Okay.
I
Is
just
it
go
in a
bowling.
roll or like pre-cut?
Pre-cut.
strips, or
Pre-cut.
so
Well,
I
they
look
do.
around. I'm looking around to see is there something in particular that they're like wrapping up that matches the size of paper and string cut.
No, it makes no goddamn sense. You're like, huh.
Okay, I shrug. Shall we check? What are we here for?
Oh,
This is where the weird person started. We know that.
Right. You want to check in the back with the machinery, see if there's anything useful back there?
Okay, I go back there and look.
A lot of machinery. There's like a desk of whoever gets to suffer back here when the bowling is actually going on to try to fix the machines when they inevitably fuck up. That kind of
Oh,
thing.
here's some tools. Here's a wrench.
Yeah,
Lay
there's
hammer.
various small tools and things. Yeah.
All right.
So-
Look at it.
I'm gonna stay in like the front with like the unconscious kid and whatnot.
Sure. You know, the vacuum's still going. It's kind of annoying.
I have a question. Now, with the bowling, didn't you used to like write in the scores, right?
Yeah.
All right. I
Yeah.
read it where it goes 300.
Okay, you write 300 on one of the things?
Yep.
Cool. Nothing special happens at all.
Are you a winner?
What prize did I win?
It's not how it works.
You said to get 300.
Is it
You have to actually bowl.
on the board or is it where you write it on? I've been in where you have to do it on paper.
Yeah.
Is it like
It's the
paper
kind
or
that
like an
projects
overhead?
it up there. It's projects it. It's the kind where you put in stupid
Overhead
names
projector.
for all of your friends, and you know then it projects it up there so everybody can go hee hee hee. He's got 300. Where's my prize? Written, and then you see it projected. He's getting no
All right.
prize.
Well, do we want to try to rig a 300 game?
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
I start studying the equipment, trying to figure out how I can rig it to give us a perfect game. Can I use my jury rig?
How would you like to? I'm going to need more details than just using jury rig here.
I'm going to take some twine, and then I'm going to take a ball,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to design it to fall down at the right angle.
Oh, I see. You notice that when you're doing that, anytime, actually, first give me a jury rig. Who knows, you may get a check.
And maybe I will support my jury rig with my. That doesn't support.
Yeah, that would have been a
let's
good
see.
support.
Out,
Right.
out,
Maybe like a
The
sporting
ball
jury ring.
falls on the thing. The door to the manager's office opens.
Opened.
And
I was waiting. I didn't know you were going to do that right away. I was going to go hold the doorknob so you couldn't open it.
the manager comes out and he goes, "Who's bowling? Hey! What are you doing? Oh my God! Somebody get
Happy
the
Friday."
sheriff!
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday!" And he hurries. He's trying to escape over to the front door. He's
Hold
not
on,
super
no, not so fast.
fast. He's all right. We're going back into combat
Grab
rounds.
that man.
Yeah, I thought you were just designing it. I didn't know you were going to activate your
The
bowling machine.
ball fell
Well,
out.
I mean, this was the
Yeah.
idea. I guess we fast forwarded time.
Heroes are first, villains are second, and have a chance of getting knocked down if they take damage. Anything you want to do is approved. Now, Jay, you're in a unique position because you've got one of the bowling balls in your hand, but he's a long way away.
Well, no, I was thinking the bowling ball was going to be too heavy, so I was actually going to rig like a pin to it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to throw the bowling pin that I was holding
Sure,
at
give
him.
me a throw roll. Now, Vince, you're close to the vacuum, so if he fucking stumbles, you can try to suck him up or whatever. I don't know.
That would really suck if that did happen.
Here
no.
comes the fumble card. The fumble card.
I re-roll.
What?
No, I already played the re-roll. I can't re-roll.
Here comes the fumble card. Yeah,
Anybody have a re-roll?
I don't.
Let it ride.
Come on, you've always wanted to take out Vince with a bowling pin.
I've tried.
I am
before.
already. Yeah.
Nah, I'll spend one of my points.
I'm so unhappy. I just wanted to see. Right.
No fumble, but I still failed.
No problem. Give me a luck roll for something else here. It shows the bowling pin go by the guy who's charging for the front door. Ding, 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 ding. And it goes, ding, ding, ding. It did not go through the glass door or anything. And he's like, he's doing the like fat guy running thing with his mouth and slobber coming out. And let's see, Vince, what do you do?
I put on my foot so you'll trip.
Sure. Give me an unarmed roll as you're trying to trip him. Ralph, what are you doing?
Do I have to like run to him?
No, you can simple action to him. You guys aren't.
What about getting ahead of him to get to the door?
That would be a sprint roll.
All right. I'm going to play my super sprint.
Oh.
Well, no, I still have to roll, but I'm just, making sure I get there.
Okay.
Or is a regular sprint good enough?
Regular sprint's good enough.
All right.
I
I'll
was
play
gonna
my
say
plus
with a
5%.
super sprint, you're probably good to go.
All right, here goes sprint.
No, says the guy who looks like he may not have run before, but he's willing to give it a try just this once.
All right, so I played my 5%. Not good enough.
Right. Hunter is doing the same kind of running, but he's worse than the fat guy. Okay, he's like, the fat guy's like, and they're both. It shows them like going really slow,
Looking at each other.
All right, and we're gonna go into next round where he shall reach. Or wait, his turn. He's trying for. He's almost to the door. Next round. You guys are sprinting like you are pretty much, yeah. Heroes are first. Nothing good's approved.
Come back here. Come back here.
Okay, you're furthest away, Jay. What are you going to do? All right, you
I
sprint.
run.
Okay, he begins running like an angry Filipino grandfather after the guy, which is a pretty fast run, as any Filipino members of the audience will tell you. And Vince, what do you do?
I try to grapple him. As he's in.
Yeah, you're doing the all-out leap for him right now. You have to launch yourself through the air. If you miss by enough, you may end up going through the door.
It's fail.
He goes,
By 1 point. By 1.
You grab hold of his shirt and just rip off his shirt, and you see all this blubber is moving around like a lava lamp as he's trying to run. He goes, yeah! He shakes himself free of his shirt. Yeah. Ralph, what are you going to do? You're like behind this guy looking at back hair that is so thick you could make a carpet out of it. What do you do?
Do make a carpet out of it.
I've got multitasking. I can pick 3 skills to try to have chance, right?
Yeah. You could simple action up to him and try to hit him 3 times if you wanted at half.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
And
Or I can try to grappling him 3 times.
I've also got
Yeah,
an assistant plus 10. Let me know what role you wanted on.
On one of them, yeah. This should be fun.
Yeah, I'll just try to beat him repeatedly 3 times. That's
Okay,
not
do you
actually
want the
damage.
assistant plus 10 on any of those rolls?
Hang on here.
If so, specify which.
It's going to be pretty weak damage. It's only going to be looking at like D6s or D3s.
But
So I'd be better
3v3 is more.
Or I should try. I'm going to grapple him. At least then I can try to take him to the ground.
So, okay. Are
Alright,
you
so I'm gonna
doing
do
your
grapple.
multitasking or no?
Yeah. You want to play the +10 on the grapple there?
Okay, so you're going to try to grapple him 3 times.
Yes. The first
Alright.
one is at
Go for it.
so 35 right now.
You can do it.
No.
Right. You begin, it shows you like ruffling his back hair, and he's like, "Aah!"
Does he have a sleeve stack horn? No.
No.
All right. I get him 2 more times here.
Okay. You're like,
No.
it just shows his like sweaty fat slipping through your hands repeatedly. You're like, yeah, and he's like, "Aah!"
Stop, fat boy.
For his round, he attempts to burst through the door. Glass goes flying off and he stumbles into the street. He's windmilling wildly, no shirt. Right.
Everybody's
knock it
unconscious
off.
in the area. I don't care. Let's go for it.
Everybody out front's
We're dead.
unconscious.
Everybody's dead.
Everybody's dead. That's right.
Next round, heroes are first, villains are second. Being melodramatic is approved. You notice people are starting to like wake up
We're
as
trying to save you. I say
Take
dramatically.
a card.
They're zombies.
Take a card. What are you doing, Ralph? It looks like those two are having meltdowns behind you.
We got time. Hurry up, Gus.
Yes.
Try to do the 300. See what happens.
Oh.
Hmm?
I run back over.
Oh no, you've already gotten this round. I need just Ralph's action. You're
I
a
can
melodramatic. You
let
got
him
it.
run. Let him run. I mean, Fat Boy's gonna get tired out before he makes it to the police station, and I think the cops have other things to worry about.
It's not all that far away. It's on Main Street. It's one of the Main Street things.
Just so you know,
How
I'm
many
at
blocks is
63
Main Street?
Phil.
One.
About 2, 3.
Can you run 3 blocks? I'm
Oh,
kind of
no,
picturing this
no.
guy.
I'm not saying he's going to run all of it. He may fucking stop for a burger.
We got time. He might just forget what he's doing. Does he stop and say Happy Friday? He just burns his ass.
So what are you doing, Ralph?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll try to grapple him one last time.
Stop for a burger.
There we go.
Right. You're out in the street and you go, "Bruh," and he shows your face go along his back, and you're like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah."
Oh, he's got him.
Okay, we now go into next round where the fat guy will attempt to break free of the strong guy. I'm sure that will go fine. Villains are first. Yes, he says. Maneuvers approved. Right, for his action, he, instead of trying to break free, attempts to keep running with you grabbed onto him. Your strength is 60.
60.
His is 30 because he's got to carry a lot of weight. So that means a difference of 30. So 30 plus 50 in your favor. So you need to roll 80 or less not to have him drag you off. If you roll over 80, he drags you away. Okay,
All
cool.
right, got it.
He struggles wildly. His nipples go bloop, 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 and you're like got your face dug into his sweaty back hair, and you're like, yeah. And you can hear his
Okay,
belly
so-
go, I'm hungry. And you're like, yeah. Okay, so what, Vince, what do you do?
All right, I try to grapple him as well.
You need to give me a sprint roll instead to get out there if you want to go out there. Right.
Success.
Take a card. Maneuvers approved. Jay, the others have left you.
So I had sprinted over, and then last round I acted dramatically, probably like in the doorway.
Yeah. Do you want to do
So,
another sprint roll to get out
okay.
there? That'll give you a card.
Okay, I will do that. I have hope now that I've seen them grab onto him. Let's see here.
Yeah. If the other two can make grapple rolls, then all three of you can lift him up and possibly take him back inside.
Didn't make the roll.
All right. He goes, he's like, he's doing the, he made it to the door. He's standing in the door going, Ooh, glass. Ooh, oh, no, got it. Oh. Okay, and next round, no, says the manager. Heroes are first. Posing dramatically is approved. We'll start with Jay. Ooh, sharp blast. What do you do?
I mean, I'm by the door this round. I will, I'll stop and do that. Put my hands on my hips.
Excellent. Take
It's
a
starting to come back to me.
Right. Let's see. Ralph, you've got hold of this guy.
Yeah, so I got a good handhold of that back hair.
Uh-huh.
Now I start pulling him, dragging him back.
All right. Roll an 80 or less. He's like,
Yeah, by the back hair, bitch. There you go.
Right. What are you doing, Vince? As you're watching him reeling in a big one. He's got him a marlin. What do you do, Vince?
All right, I also grapple. And
Sure. Give me a
drag him
grapple
back.
roll to get hold of this guy.
Really mean, boys.
Right. You begin molesting him in a very
Oh, not like that.
inappropriate
Now's not the
fashion.
time.
Yeah. As you're like massaging his nipples, trying to get it purchased, but they're so slippery with sweat because he's jogged nearly 20 feet. Next round.
Which is like a
Camera inside
marathon.
Logan's dreams. I wonder what Logan dreams about at night.
It's a lot like this.
These adventures probably.
Let's see. Last round, assuming you guys can get them all the way in. Heroes are first. Being wounded is approved. Is anybody currently wounded?
No.
No? All right, cool. Let's see. Assuming that Gus will move out of the way, you should be able to drag him in. Now, you're not getting any help from your buddy, so roll an 80 or less to drag. Okay, he just it shows the back hair is getting longer as he's dragging him in, and it's like a foot and a half now. He's just pulling this guy back, and the guy's going and his hair on his head's getting shorter as he's going,
As they drag him past me,
Yep.
I bend down over him. Do you have rice?
He looks
close
at
the
you and
door.
goes, "Is that foreign? No." Right, Vince, what are you going to do? You've got
I
your
close the
hands
door.
are slick with sweat and some sort of grease. What do you do, Vince?
I dry my hands off by using my pants. And
No
then I
problem.
close
Your
the
hands
door.
are now
Nice
covered in
too,
sweat and
Christianity.
grease. Somebody sits up near you. They look at you. Shit, they could be a zombie.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday! That's a good one. Take a card, Vince. You've determined that either they're zombies or not zombies or Happy Friday zombies. So it's narrowed down. All right. You guys all go back in. People are like, "Oh, the glass is broken. Oh, what happened to the glass?" They ask you, Vince.
Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
He answers their questions with nothing but Happy Fridays. Eventually they go and wander off. Right. The guy's like, "No." You've got his back hair tied to one of the posts right now, and he's
All right.
flailing around. No.
Or I was gonna say, like, tied to a chair.
Okay, that's
Drag him
fine.
back into his office.
No. It's like, right. There's nothing in the office except like food.
He'll be fine.
No. He stopped struggling to have a burger.
Hey, Doc, Zach,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you go stand by the door with the vacuum running, and then people just won't question it.
All right.
Take a card, Ralph. People are like, "What happened to the door? Are you gonna fix it?" Happy Friday.
We'll fix it.
Oh, okay.
I have a wrench. I hold up the wrench I snapped.
Oh, well, this convinces them, actually. Hey, is league night still going on tonight?
Oh, yes.
Okay. They seem happy with this answer and go away. You get that question another 52 times, Vince.
All right, Vince, stand there. Hang on. I'll take the wrench. I'll just stand by the door, and I'll just go. And
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Gus, why don't you do your magic?
Okay.
No problem.
I go back over here.
His playing with the wrench seems to have them convinced that he is working on fixing the glass.
Keep it up there buying it.
They keep wishing you Happy Friday. You think they may be brain damaged. Yeah. All right. Now, with your rolls you'd made previously, I think that your invention is not going to work.
Okay, I can use the cord from the vacuum cleaner. That will be stronger.
Oh, yes.
And I could use the bowling ball this time, and I go use some of the tools back here and some of the spare parts from another machine.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me a new engineering for support and jury rig to make it all happen as you have new stuff. You have a whole new thing. No.
And I do have a
You hear
replenish
from the
card,
office.
guys, if you want.
Is this a situation where I
I
can
have an
use?
assist refill.
Is this a situation where I can use the master mechanic card?
No, not
It's
really.
yes,
That's for
it's
repairs.
mechanical repair. Okay, so I will go with jury rig. Wherever I put it.
I believe in you.
All right.
Okay.
Quarter.
It goes whoop, and then the fault light goes meh.
Mm. It could detect the default. Okay, now we will do this again. I set everything up, and then before I set it off, I'll drop a bowling ball on the lane itself.
Got it. Eh.
That was a fault.
Try a different lane. Just try rolling a ball down a different lane.
All right. Give me a bowling roll. Yeah, you've never seen a guy roll it across 3 lanes before and miss the pins on the airline. All 3 faults go.
That's how we do it in the Galactic Philippines.
Oh, by the way, everybody take a card for an amazing scene.
Comprehension. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to get rid of a first aid plus 20, unless one of you want it. I'm going to grab something here.
Let me get rid of the nada.
So
Just
so you want the first aid, or are you just getting rid of a card? You said.
you can get rid of it.
Let's see. What
Alright.
else can we try here?
I have an assistant refill.
So it's probably just gonna know somehow, like unless the ball goes through and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that could be the next thing. I'll try to rig the other end.
What, a bowling ball launcher? What if we do bumpers going all the way down?
All right. So next, I'm going to use various materials to create bumpers on each side.
Or do
of
they
the,
have bumpers?
All right.
Or if I doubt they have it at this age, but if they do, we'll use them.
Just so you know,
but you can make some.
So I've rapid card cycler. Draw 10 cards, keep one that I like. Let's just say if I get a play immediately, can I just choose to discard that one? And
No.
Yes.
Gotta play it.
No. A rapid card cycle, you take 10, and if all of them are red, but one of them is a nada, you can say, I choose you, Pikachu, and the rest just go away.
Gotcha.
all right, I'm gonna do that real quick. So
Yeah, enjoy.
I will.
But you have to say, I choose you, Pikachu.
I got intimidate.
So,
Booby prize.
Jay, how'd your bumpers go? You don't need to tell us all the cards. Just do your thing. Do it. Unless you have a question about one of the cards, of course. Okay. Did you make your new jury rig for bumpers? Yep. Made the roll. Right. We roll the ball down, and it goes, gives you a fault. Okay, so the ball still went through the pins, down in through the contraption, gave the fault. I'll check down at like the end of the alley. Is there like a switch that has to be turned on to actually officially just go make sure everything's on for this lane? Give me an electronics roll to figure out this ancient piece of shit game. It's a sport of redneck kings, you know.
Okay, I made it.
Everything's on. Everything should be working.
On, and I go over and look at the fault lights and try to trace it back in, see if there's a way I can trick out the fault sensor.
The weird thing is, give me a special electronics repair just on the fault sensors.
Can I use technology lore
Yep.
or
Yep.
to support the
Yep.
electronics roll?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I got that. And
Did you pick which card to keep yet, or are you still whittling it down? Ralph, when Vince concentrates, he really concentrates.
Okay, made it.
It's weird because it's acting as though it has a laser, like break the laser and it goes off. It doesn't have laser, but it's acting as though it does. Something is very off. You are suspicious.
I kind of relay this as I'm thinking out loud.
You notice that Doc Zachary is staring into the distance.
One last thing.
Oh no! You hear from the manager's office.
He's out of food.
Card.
All right.
Just take the card, Matt, or take your card, bro. That poor man, how he suffers.
Great. No, I want to get your guys' opinion. Should I take Insight, which allows me to get a spell, or should I take Cram Course, which gives me 10% in any learned skill?
The problem with Insight is that I don't think it lets you take an. Well, could you read Insight for me? Read that card.
Insight. Getting the next level up in any spell tree you possess.
There's your problem.
The basis of.
There's
The new
your
spell
problem.
begins. Getcha.
You
Alright,
don't
so
have
Cram
any
Course
spell
begins.
trees.
Alright. Alright, Cram Course.
Ah, it's a nightmare. Ah.
What do you say we just abort mission and head out the back?
He's a very strange sensor.
Troubling.
Did your grandfather repair these two?
Perhaps.
Perhaps we should have brought your grandfather.
Take a card. Savage burn.
I mean,
It's a savage burn. Board light up.
Feels wrong.
Cut two. Shows his grandfather on the space station. I have been waiting for this moment. You guys exit out the back.
Yeah.
Where to?
okay, let us track where the one boy went. I have to take a pee.
All right.
Interesting thing that you notice is going on. Remember I mentioned those people getting run over by the car.
Yeah.
You see the police, the sheriff, and the deputy pick up one of the people who's been run over, and they're carrying them in your general direction, because the police station's pretty close to here. They're carrying them to the police station, which is odd.
I didn't see a hospital, but they're definitely not taking him to the doctor.
Well, that's kind of understandable unless you need to get
Which doctor are they taking it to?
They're not. They're carrying them into the police station. And then they come out without the body and go get another one. It's a slow, laborious thing.
Good. Here's what I'd like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just follow my lead on this one. So we're kind of ahead of them near the police station, wherever they're going in at. And I'll open the door and hold the door for them and say Happy Friday as they're walking in with the body.
Happy Friday. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I follow in behind them.
I do the same.
Give me a fast talk roll. It's a kind of fast talk. It's brilliant. I'll give you a plus 20.
All right.
Would you like an assist?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, you've never fast talked before, so should be fun.
Oh, gosh, I don't know. Oh, I do have fast.
I'll let them do the
By
assist.
quarter.
Nice.
Mm.
I made it because of the bonuses.
Nice. You go in. They haven't really. They haven't noticed you or aren't paying you any heed.
Right. Yeah, we're just kind of blending, you know.
They go over to like one of those kind of big book return boxes. It's got a slot that's about, toss the buddy in. Turn around. You can't be in here. Come on, I'll make you a cup of coffee, says deputy. They're wanting you out of this because it's one of the offices. There's all kinds of shit in the police station, like chief's office. There's all kinds of things that can be explored, and there's weird signs that don't have anything legible on them in here. Just strange things in here. You're thinking this is if both the chief and deputy were to die, exploring in here might prove very interesting. You're thinking. So,
all right.
They take you out, make you a cup of horrible coffee, and after drinking it and talking about how nice the weather is, they kick you back into play on Main Street.
All right.
Bizarre behavior. Then they close the place and go off to get in our body.
Now close it by closing the door or locking the door.
They only close it, but they'll be able to see you from where they're at, and they're armed.
I hold the door open.
When they come back?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They thank you and bringing our body in.
Now, are they starting with the closer bodies or the farther away bodies? Are they working themselves farther away?
They're pretty much working themselves further away, but you're thinking that you need some serious time. There's enough shit you're going to want some serious time in there. Simply going in for a brief thing while they're getting a body won't be enough, and it's super high risk. You will probably be seen, if not by them, definitely by somebody else. And you don't know. It seems that the police station is definitely a weird area compared to others.
All right, let me brief Gus here. Since he was standing there kind of, rice.
He was thinking about how much he's angry with his father for having all these experiences, and he never got to.
Yeah, you're probably one of those teenagers that never paid attention or listened to their father and grandfather because they thought you knew better. You were smarter than them.
What?
So, all right, we went into the police station. They took these bodies. They dumped them into a chute, and they disappeared. Then they escorted us out. But there's like chief of police. There's deputy. There's a bunch of offices. There's signs that are like not legible. Like just gibberish in the station. I've got a strong suspicion that we need to do some serious investigating, but we got to get rid of those two guys first.
So did we walk into the station first?
Yeah, Vince and I followed. Yeah.
You were outside having angst.
So you saw them carrying people presumably from the street?
Yeah, watch. They'll do it. They'll just go. They'll pick up a body. We'll open the door for them. They'll walk in. They'll just go into the back and dump it down the chute.
So all those people were dead? They were dead, huh?
Well, the ones that got ran over.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's only like 4 bodies of people who are dead. The injured ones just kind of limp off or whatever.
Now, the ones that were dead, I mean, are we talking like slippage dead, or are we just talking like...
Run over with like a 2,000-pound car dead.
Okay.
Slippage. That takes me
back. Okay, so we just went down Main Street enough to see this at the police station happening.
Yeah, we went into the police station with them. I smooth talked them as I opened the door, and I just kind of made small talk, and then all of a sudden they realized that I was there with them in the back room.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And they are armed.
First people you see now.